The chairwoman is sharing a drink with a young employee. Suddenly, she looks up. Her gaze drifts to the girl's neck, where a ring hangs from a chain. She freezes in her tracks. Because that ring, it is the very one belonging to her long-lost sister. Rewind 20 years. On the day of her sister's birthday, their mother had placed that ring into her hands as a gift. It should have been a day of joy. But everything shattered. Framed by rivals, their mother was dragged away and thrown into prison. Only 2 young children were left behind. They watched the police car fade into the distance, screaming and weeping in agony. But misfortune never travels alone. Shortly after their mother was jailed, the younger sister vanished without a trace. Upon hearing the news of her missing daughter, before she could even plead her case, their mother succumbed to grief and passed away. In her final moments, she held her brother's hand, pleading that he must find her little sister to fulfill their mother's dying wish. Her brother searched everywhere for years, never giving up hope. Yet, 20 years have passed, and the sister seemed to vanish from this world. Not a single trace remained. Who could have guessed that after she went missing, she was taken abroad? When she grew up, she studied design at a top-tier jewelry academy. She only returned home a month ago to make ends meet. She sold her own jewelry designs at a street stall. Coincidentally, her voice caught the attention of the chairwoman stuck in traffic nearby. As a jewelry mogul, she had an instinctive eye for fine pieces. She stepped out to take a look during the delay. Just then, a thief set his sights on the girl's stall, grabbed the entire case, and bolted. The girl cried out and gave desperate chase. But she was no match for the thief. Just as she thought all was lost, the chairwoman stepped forward and blocked his path. She snatched the case right back. "Thank you so much. Is this yours?" "Yes, it is. Check and see if anything is missing." But when the chairwoman checked her pocket, she realized the thief had swiped her phone. "That kid snatched my phone. You lost your own phone chasing him for me? I'll pay you back for it." "No, forget it. You don't need to pay me back. I insist." The girl insisted on making compensation. But the chairwoman grew curious about the original jewelry in her case. She examined each piece one by one. The designs were exquisite and unique. She offered to waive the compensation. "Let this case of jewelry be the payment for the phone." The girl readily agreed. And so, the chairwoman walked away with the case of modest jewelry. "No, let's head back to the office." But little did she know, the girl standing before her was the sister she had been searching for over 20 years. Meanwhile, the girl landed a job based on merit, joining a jewelry firm as a designer. Yet on her very first day, she blocked the chairwoman's elevator. "Aren't you getting in?" "We'll pass." "Not going." As the girl closed the doors, she realized the CEO was also inside. The girl assumed the CEO had tracked her down over the lost phone. "So you work here too? I've never seen you before." "Well, I haven't seen you either." "Oh, Director Lin. Please go ahead. I'll take the next one." It was then the girl realized the man standing before her was actually the company's chairwoman. She instantly panicked. Once the director confirmed the woman's identity, she nervously followed her to the design department. In truth, the girl was the daughter of the company's former chairwoman. She returned home and joined her mother's former company, solely to uncover the truth behind her mother's framing and clear her mother's name. Unaware of this, the director treated her like any other rookie. But true talent always shines through. Soon, the girl made a name for herself with her superior designs. Her work was not only spotted by the director, but also received high praise. Yet, this only brought trouble. Envious of her talent, the director sold her design drafts to a competitor, profiting illicitly. When the girl discovered this and confronted her with proof, she witnessed the dark side of the corporate world. The director turned the tables on her, leaving her with no way to defend herself. As a new recruit in the company, she had no choice but to endure. Yet she didn't lose heart. Instead, she threw herself into her work. Soon, her work caught the chairwoman's eye. Mothers and daughters can wear matching rings. Best friends can, too. Even those who are single can wear our solo rings as an accessory. But currently, there are no rings on the market designed for them. That is why Linksy.
Open the Simi TV app and watch the full series now.